Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Bleach Brave Souls. So in today's episode, what I want to go ahead and do is we have a little bit more on the game to go ahead and cover, because we do have the Camp for Your Own World Part 2 that just dropped as the last round of Camp for Your Own World that dropped. So it seems to be 5 sets of different stories, and hopefully there's going to be a little bit more story this time around as well. But for right now, before we go ahead and pop into that, I wanted to do 2 more multis on this banner right here, just because I went through 5 whole multis out of 5-star. I did 1 multi off screen, and I got a dupe Aizen. So it's not looking too kind so far. So I wanted to do 2 more multis. We're going to go up to 2,000 in total on this banner, and then just kind of sit with it. I don't care. So if I don't get anything on this, I'll just leave it. I'm fine. But right now, I have 1 from round 1, which is Hikone. I have all 3 from round 2, and this round is probably my favorite one so far. So I'm praying for the best right now, because it's been rough. It has definitely been a less than kind time, and it continues even into the sunset of tomorrow. Omaida? In the stealth force, even you are fairly slow in general, but I appreciate that. Thank you kindly. I'm gonna do another multi, and if I get nothing, this Ala Cortadola Dispersion will turn into Ala Cortadola Depression. So let's do that. Let's get depressed, boyos. Real sad boy hours. Oh! Never mind, that's a 5-star. Come on! Stark! Stark! Oh my fucking god, thank the actual Lord. Thank the actual goddamn Lord. After all this time, I could not be happier. Of all the characters in this batch I wanted, Stark was #1. The moment that, I don't want to say falsetto is not the word, that bravado hit my ears, I was like, yeah. That's the boy. Holy shit. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and try and max him out before we go ahead and play this, because it should be quite fun. Yeah, Hyoranmaru. I'm your master. Rukia. And that is the end of our multi. You know what, Stark? I will absolutely take that. At this point, I really needed a good green, because I have Urahara, which he's good, but like, I'm having less fun playing as him now. God, he's so cool. I'm gonna lock my characters from now on. I want to try and get in the habit of that. But that's some good ass. Look, he even has the fucking Bayonetta boots. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. So in that case, what I am gonna go ahead and do, I'm going to replace Yami with Stark on our team for right now and try and get him leveled up a little bit, just because of all the characters so far, Yami is easily the most forgettable one so far, despite the fact that he is pretty cool. Mugetsu immediately replaced him, and I will probably never use a NAD unit in terms of anything, considering Mugetsu exists and is still here. But for right now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I am going to max him out. I'll see you guys in 1 second. We'll play some fun-ass levels. Let's do it. Okay, so now I only have him currently at level 100 just because I didn't want to actually ascend too much right now. Just because it would take a lot of grinding, and for the moment I just want to go ahead and pop into this and have a good time with it. So what we are going to do, I'm going to pop into the alternative rebirth. Now, unfortunately, a big problem with these actual quests that I really don't like is the actual quest dialogue only occurs on the first difficulty of every single one of these. Meaning if I went into very hard, it wouldn't pop up the actual dialogue that I've already cleared in the past already. So, unfortunately, we'll be fighting normal difficulty on every one of these going forward. And having a good time with that, it is very unfortunate, and it doesn't really make sense to me, but we'll do our best for today and have a good time with it. So, let's pop into this. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to make this video, so it might just be the alternative rebirth for right now, and we'll probably go and do part 2 later on, just because there's not a lot of time, unfortunately, and we just have some stuff to get done. After the Great Soul King War ended, Tokinada became the head of the Tsunashiro family. The inner malice he showed grew and blossomed into a budding tree, guiding his every move. In the midst of his machinations, he ordered Hikone to destroy several Arrancar, calling it a game. Hikone continues to develop in accordance with Tokinada's expectations. However, Tokinada is also more focused on something more. So, are you enjoying our little game? I sure am, Lord Tokinada. Do I have to destroy another Arrancar for the next round? Where's it gonna be this time? I'm thrilled that you're enjoying yourself. Let's see, for the next one... Shut up, I won't let you have your way again! Yells the sword. You're a worthless insect who can't do anything without a child as your pawn. Hey, don't talk to Lord Tokinada like that. I'm so sorry. No, it's fine. Ikidomoe makes a fair point. After all, you can't use Ikomiki Domoe. Okay, there we go. Without you, I'd be in a real bind, Hikone. Really? I'm so happy to be useful to you. It's my pleasure. Annoying cur. If only His Majesty were here. Why do you keep saying that, Ikomiki Domoe? I'm the one who's meant to become the king, remember? You just helped me make my decision. Your goal this time is to defeat the so-called king that Ikidomoe keeps talking about. Make you acknowledged as you as a true king, Hikone. How does that sound? Aura, you can make the necessary arrangements, I trust. Yes, sir, right away. Oh, if there's any other rank cards that get in your way while you're at it, destroy them too. So is it going to be Barragan as the king that we're supposed to destroy here? Understood. This time I'll destroy the king for sure and exceed all your expectations for me, Lord Tokinada. Let's go, Ikomiki Domoe. Yeah, so I'm very curious about this. Are they trying to go and kill the King of Hueco in Barragan? Is he going to be like the endgame boss of this? I'm very curious about that. Because right now they seem to be hyping that up. God, am I excited to actually... This is so cool! I'm so happy! You know, I saw someone was talking about how he should be leaving behind like slight fire footsteps behind him. I don't disagree. Honestly, it'd be cool if he like left behind just little footprints. But I love this. It's cool ass shit. So my favorite character right now in the game to play as that I've been trying out recently has been the Spirit Society Gin, of which has a first strong attack, which just kind of pops forward and it's every 4 seconds or less. He has one very similar in terms of cooldown, which is quite nice. But here we are. Oh no. Oh no. Hello there, Suzzy. How you doing today? Can it be spectacular? Is it finally complete? The king? Where's the king? Ikomiki Domoe. Where do we have to go to find this king of yours? Who has the nerve to interrupt my precious relaxation time? Oh, sorry about that. My name is Hikone Ubenigu, and this is Ikomiki Domoe. Dear me, I've forgotten my manners. I should introduce myself first. I'm Suzzy Grants. I haven't seen you before, but I must say you have impeccable timing. It's a little experiment I'd like to try. Impudent worm. I'll return you to the sands of Hueco from whence you came. Huh, I guess you're not the king if he's being a dick to you. Guess I'll have to demolish you. Demolish me? Make it sound so simple. Feel like changing your tone now that you've seen this? Just imagine what comes next just imagining what comes next is such a pleasant thought. Yeah, alright, Suzzy. I see ya. God, your model is very elaborate. Honestly, I like his actual character a lot. This new unit's pretty cool. But let's go ahead and burn it to the ground, shall we? Go Sans! Will you live this? No, you're definitely not living that. A Soul Reaper and a Rancor. With human soul fragments mixed in? Now, this is exciting! I'll have to separate each element to determine which you are, how much of each you're composed of. Wait, maybe I'll need to determine how they're all linked together first. In that case, I'll... The king. Where is the king? King? What king? Anyways, can you be more quiet? I need a little more... Domo boy. Are we good with this guy? Indeed, I have no use for him. Alright, see ya. Eureka! Huh? I suppose a child like that isn't able to appreciate my sublime brilliance of my research. Guess I'm not surprised, but I don't recall giving them permission to leave either. Yeah, alright. Honestly, Zale, the Poro, his boy, he's very strange. And so naturally, these are supposed to be puppets. But they're supposed to be puppets that retain the memories from previous to what's happening in the actual stories here. Meaning, with that Sailaporo, would his cognition say, I was stabbed in an endless poison hell by this random lion mane man, and now I'm suddenly just a very horny boy in a random cave somewhere. Or like a random valley, I guess. Because basically what that would be for him. It's kind of curious, and they're not really written as if they're actually regaining their consciousness, as much as it's just kind of like, I'm big strong now because something I wanted to do worked out. But they didn't actually want the Hogyoku, I don't think. I don't remember them actually having any plot lines there, but you do you. We'll just do this right now. His second actually travels quite far, considering it's like a more of a like Mugetsu-esque ability. I like it though. Good shit. I like playing as him a lot. He could do with like long stride to make him the best character in the game, but you know, he does his best. After all, I also have Hikone, which just kind of goes across the levels. Honestly, he's one of the fastest units right now. It's crazy. Is the king even real? Is he icky? Of course, he turns all kinds of purple. God, it is so over the top. I respect it so much, but holy shit, it's even, there's even a hand coming out of a mouth there somewhere. Oh my god. Whoa, what are you? That's my line. You're in a Rankar too. Oh, are you the king? King? Do you mean Lord Aizen? Aizen? I don't know anyone by that name. If we can find the king, I can... Guess we're talking about different people. Appreciate you trying, though. We'll be on our way. Hold it. I tried to help, and you're not even gonna thank me? Thank you. Oh, of course, sorry. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Do I look like I care about manners? I am not interested in your words. If you want to thank me, let me devour you. What? Listen. I can assure you I will not taste good. I don't care. I seek power. Your power. Give it to me now. Let us eat you. Let us eat you. You'll live forever within us. I see. Can I just kick you once? Like, we'll use your ability if I kick you a couple times. I actually want to see your special. Like, there. You want to use it, right? You want to hit that. You know you do. Are you actually just not going to use it? Because that's kind of lame. I just want to see you use your ability. Well. Big Urison eyes, I guess. If we eat you, we can use your power to lure out this king of yours. And then we can... Interesting. Your ability seems similar to mine. What are you rambling about? Actually, what are you anyway, Cthulhu-looking fuck? Well, look who it is, who we have here, if it isn't Aonero. Aaron. What a happy coincidence meeting you here. I can never have too many bodies to experiment on, and a third string nobodies like you are perfect. Oh, it's that Rankar from before. Do you two know each other? I suppose you could say that. If nothing, we both came from the same... We were both once sent to hell together. But you guys were buddies in hell? Nice. This time, I'm going to devour you, so I never have to see your ugly face again. Was the king still the way as I was? Where? Where are you sleeping, you old cunning king? Cunning old king? I see now. It must be a remnant of the older generation. Huh? Well, that's no good. We've got to find him and wake him up. Otherwise, won't be able to defeat him. Let's hurry. You're not going anywhere. Neither am I. He's quite a rare species, and I'm going to research him until there's nothing left to dissect. I see. Alright. I like your tentacle speakers, at least. That's cool. But yeah, it's unfortunate I can't actually go and fight the harder difficulties on this. Because, like... So I tried out the first level, and the first thing that kicks off when you first start the games is it should say, like, oh, the Soul King is super evil, and there was a war that happened before. If I go into this for very hard, I'm pretty sure... I just want to check this real quick. Because I want to do the harder ones and see the specials of these characters, but if it doesn't pop up anything and just goes in the actual level, I'm probably just not going to do it. We'll just do the next one after this as well. Yeah, no, it just pops right into it. It's so unfortunate. Because I really want to actually fight these characters and have it be harder levels instead of just being nothing. Honestly, it seems like the CFYOW team just really doesn't know what people are looking for from these. I want the story, but I also want to have some sort of difficulty some of these. And I liked the anniversary quest that came around before, for the actual anniversary. It was a harder version, and you had to have certain characters to auto it. But it was nice. It was fun. And it was harder in a certain way, which I enjoyed quite a bit. So, I'm sad this is just what this is, but we'll take it. Gah. What is this place? No answer, but we divided our souls in two in order to escape the solitude. Ah. Do you have a name? I'm Lillinet. And what about you? Do you have a name? You were once me. I'm Stark. Stark? What do we do now? We can do anything. Well then, where should we go? Anywhere. We're both together now. Forever. That's right. That's how it was. So his memories only include before the actual Aizen fights? So that didn't actually include any of the moments from the other war. Granted, it could just be them remembering the earliest parts. I love Stark's story, though. The idea of mutual respect off of someone that used to be yourself, but also just like, it's good shit. Just absolute trust is one of these things I love inside shonens like this. So I like Fire Force a lot during the season, because it represents a lot of that. It's absolute trust in those around you, and Stark has that. What a hero. What an absolute fucking hero. I would love if he had some sort of ability where he transformed into the sword form as well as the guns, but like, it's okay. The guns are the cooler parts anyway. Oh, hey there, Largoni. How you doing today? You seem pretty lame, but I guess I'm supposed to Stark shoot you. Big gun, go up. So are these giant guns made of spiritual pressure? Because holy shit. Some cool ass stuff. Our preparations proceeding accordingly to our plan. More or less as expected, Hikone should continue growing at a splendid rate if he encounters people with suitable levels of power. It will take some time, but there's no problems at all. I see. Several days earlier. The opening act. Yes, for starters, I've gathered the corpses of our Rancor and the remnants of their Reishi. Though they're mere counterfeit versions, given that they have free will, they'll be real enough for amusing diversion. With your powers, you can work with the dead about... Wait. You can work with the dead about as well as living, can't you not? Yes, what you're asking will be quite simple. Rancors are still hollows. They are creatures driven purely by their desire to fill the emptiness in their souls. What would happen if we filled that emptiness? What would they seek then? What expression would they have on their faces? Oh, the mere thought of it gives me goosebumps. Hikone, I've prepared a very special game for you. You have? Thank you very much. I can't wait to play, Lord Tokinata. Oh! So what the Hogyoku forms are the Rancors given the thing that they're seeking the most. So, for example, Ukiura is seeking the idea of absolute despair and trying to find out what that is and having the soul there. But when he gets the Musaralgo form and he gets like the true anniversary, all he feels is complete and utter nothingness and despair. There's no joy in it. Stark wants to not be alone, so he had Lilynette before, but now they're fused into one with the double Hogyokus. I guess the Sailaporo would want knowledge, and him being here and being able to experiment more is knowledge within itself. And Aonero wants to try and be gluttonous. So he wants to actually keep on devouring and become bigger, stronger, and become a scarier guy. Other characters, what other... So I think there was a sheet that represents what every single one of the Rancars is seeking. What were the Espada seeking? Because every one of them has their own, like, segment, right? Let me see if I can find this. So everyone has an aspect of death. Yami is rage, which he got his rage. Coyote Stark is solitude, which he got his solitude and it's filled up now. Barragan is looking for aging / time, so I imagine his is probably going to be transcending time itself. So maybe no longer being a skeleton and being like a young guy. Neliel, we don't know, apparently. Halabel was sacrifice, which might have to do with her like losing certain parts of herself. Ukiora was emptiness / despair, which makes sense. Nuitora is also despair, which I don't quite know how his fits into this, because it's not quite there. He's just kind of glowy, and he has more segments to himself. I guess it's just, he inflicts suffering, would be his whole thing. Granted, it would make more sense if we had Lacerate then, but that works. Loopy, we don't know his. Grimjow was destruction. So he just wanted complete destruction of everything, and I guess that's what he got. He didn't really get a heck of a lot. It was also one of the more boring ones out of the Resurrections. I like his design, but it doesn't really have a lot of special, like, parts to it, I guess. Zomari was intoxication, which is complete drowning through love, which I guess kind of makes sense. He's pretty intoxicating, I can tell you that much. Look at this. Very, very intoxicating. And we have Sailapora, which was madness. He definitely is... Well, he's more of like a researcher now. Like, he doesn't really have this complete air of complete madness to him, but I guess we'll see later on. And finally, Aonero was greed. So, he was just looking to eat more and more. Fascinating. That is really, really cool, actually. I wonder how they're going to do Barragan then, because I couldn't see them... If he's supposed to be transcending his own abilities, I can't see them doing anything aside from him becoming young. And that'd be weird. Imagine getting like a really young version of Barragan going forward. Oh, I'm excited. All right, let's go ahead and do this. In that case, last round's probably going to end up being... I could see Barragan, Halabel, and Tokinata. Because in that case, it would also have Tokinata alongside them for the last batch boss fight. So it'd make a lot of sense to me, at least. But, hello, King. Where are you? Huh? Who are you two? The King. Where is King Barragan? Yeah! See? Okay, so apparently Iki must have just kind of came from Hueco Mundo and hates Barragan itself. Barragan's dead. You knew Barragan. You're, definitely not in a Rancor. Impossible! Hey, I'm just telling it how it is. Not like you can do anything about it. I don't believe you. I refuse to. I will not fall for your pathetic tricks of a lowly worm like you. Ikidomoe, my boy, calm down. Alrighty. Stark does have his memories then from the actual, like, fight. That makes sense. Just very curious as to how their cognition moves over and stuff, and how... So I guess the last moment that Stark would have seen would have been Shunsui's attack. And he's just happy to have Lilynette again, I suppose. Because Solitude is pretty shitty in the afterlife. So, you go, Stark. What a hero. God, I fucking love Bleach, man. To be able to make a story out of a novel with this, I don't quite like how they've done it so far, because it's been kind of nothing. But this batch, you know what? It has some real story going on, and I'm happy with that. We're learning about Barragan and what he does with Icky Boy. Our Icky man. Icky hero. Yo, boyo. Get shot on. There we go. Hell yeah. I don't really use his NAD very often, but his NAD is crazy. Just a better version of the TT Jushiro one as well. Alright, my boy. This is upsetting. With no King Destroy, I can't make the Arankar or Ikki calm down for that matter. Or recognize me. Or with no King Destroy, I can't make the Arankar or Ikki for that matter recognize me as the king. After Lord Tokinata offered to make me the ruler of Hueco Mundo. Say what? You want to be king, huh? Yes, I do. Why? Are you against me becoming the king too? Nah, it's no skin off my nose. I don't really care who becomes king of what. Whoever's the king, I don't plan on following them. In other words, you won't recognize me as your new king then. Means I'll just have to destroy you too. I love this. Hell yeah, Stark! I've got no reason to fight you. Reason? I don't need a reason. I'm doing this because Lord Tokinata told me to! Whatever. Normally I just dodge you until I'm fed up and until you got fed up and left. So then looks like that's not gonna work here. Man, what a drag. Alright, Shikamaru. We do it. Ready? Big shot! He's using it. Hell yeah. I'm all fired up. Alright, Hikone. You know what we gotta do? With the fastest boy alive. The ungrabbable one. I run in circles. And now, I steal your soul. So, they keep on popping up the portrait of him to talk to Stark. I'm pretty sure it's just a sword talking. It's not that thing. Holy shit. Okay. Ugh. What the hell kind of power are these two working with? And are those presences, and those other presences are... You again? Well, well, well. Today's turning out to be quite the reunion, isn't it? What a delightful surprise. You two. Didn't you both die? Like, embarrassingly? Yes, I expect we did. I suppose you could call this fruits of my labor. The ultimate life form is finally complete. I see. The ultimate life form. Your cars. Alright, that real. The king! The king is here! Really? Then let's go. Thank you all so much for the help. We'll be on our way now. You're not getting away. I told you! I'm gonna swallow you whole. They're gone. You're okay with this? Please. You're not seriously implying Aaron's gone anywhere close to their level, are you? Of course, I don't intend to let such a rare species get away either. What about you? Aren't you gonna follow them? Huh? Why would I bother? You're curious too, aren't you? About their power. Maybe. Maybe. I see. Either way, it looks like both of us have managed to fill the part of ourselves that's been long empty. No, wait, in your order, rather. Have you discarded something? I don't want to hear a rascal little brat who used to... I don't hear the little brat that used to follow you around anymore. He's right in here. Because they became one again. Lord Tokinata, all the arrangements are complete. Excellent, I was getting tired of waiting. I can't wait to see how this plays out. I may very well get a great deal of amusement out of what happens next. I'm sure both you and Hikone will be immensely satisfied. I suppose it's time to add the finishing touches. Oh, that means that Barragan is absolutely next for the next round of Can't For Your Own World characters, as well as maybe Halabel, and probably Tokinata alongside it as a boss fight. So, I could not be more excited for this, honestly. So that is the end of the actual Can't For Your Own World story for right now. They are kind of wrapping up in a kind of weird place. And so didn't the Grimjow and the Nell and the Nuitora and the Yami and the Zomari all still kind of stick around? Hikone didn't really fully kill any of them from what I remember. And in that case, we're going to have a hell of a clusterfuck going forward with what's happening next inside the story. But for right now, what I want to go ahead and do his wrap up for the moment, because we have a lot to go ahead and read next time, which is the entire rest of the story. So we're probably going to save that for next time, just for right now, because it's a lot. But that was a hell of a good story this time around. I'm glad we're actually getting some more aspects to it and some explanations as to what these forms are. I'm curious as to what Nell's emptiness was, or what her craving is for her percept of death, because we never really got a clear idea of it back inside the actual story, but we did get the Centaur version in the Camp for Your Own Worlds, which was very different. So what do you guys think it was? What do you think that certain characters that we've gotten so far were longing for and got? It seems like Szilaporo didn't get the solution to madness, but instead is like more intent to research than ever. Nell, I don't really know what hers would have been. Obviously, Stark is the double lack of emptiness, because his solitude is over because of the Lynetsu Gyoku as well. It's curious. It's very cool. For right now, though, thank you for watching this episode of Bleach Brave Souls. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now, everybody.